Hi all, welcome to this League SBC guide update for the Saudi League, the Eredivisie, the Turkish League and the Championship. So if you smash links would be awesome. Sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at @GIsALegend. All links are down below for publishing the channel and social media links as always. Comment down below if you're going to do any of these 4 upgrades at all that have been done. Some nice individual cards, looking at them, it's where you're wanting to grind to them or not is a different matter. So going by the thumbnail, as you saw, we had Souza, Murphy, Kruse and Musonda. The Saudi League is obviously at the moment Agira Garay and Niakite. The Saudi League in its own right varies per console. PlayStation apparently is 110k at the moment and 170k in the Xbox. Personally, I would assume, realistically, it's probably in that 150 mark. Realistically, I would imagine where it goes up. Due to Souza is a different matter, plus because he is Brazilian and 88 rated will help his cause immensely. I will go over all the stats as well, so once I've shown each individual card, I'll then obviously go and break down their stats. Kruse for 89, big increase on his pace. That's kind of the most noticeable improvement, where it actually benefits him enough to make him usable is a different matter. And obviously with charisma still I think live for another day or so, or it's maybe just expired. Can't 100% remember off the top of my head. He may prove quite useful. I'll actually quickly double check. Yeah, charisma's a day. I was kind of half right, and I thought it was right. But Kruse definitely looks like handy, but he's like Muller, he doesn't look usable enough, sadly. Musonda is definitely an appealing card for super subs, but obviously Babek and Bazur are your alternatives, and like Arslan and Helmi don't really appeal to be usable these days. Just to say, with the Turkish League, it's like, I think there must be a lot of extinction on the PlayStation market because it's like half the price compared to Xbox. Xbox is 250 apparently and 130 for PlayStation, and 180k for Eredivisie and 130 for PlayStation. Murphy definitely, because obviously Phillips and Maguire are 2 cards that people like to try and get for super subs. Murphy could fit in that same bracket, but I don't personally think people will be clamouring for him unless you did kind of Rooney flashback for Derby. Like 250 apparently for Xbox, 150 for PlayStation. I suspect it's not going to be as bad as that. Like I'd imagine maybe 200k. 200k for Murphy, definitely not worth it. And then after packs you might be looking nearer 100, 120k depending on what you pack. So the 4 individual players, that is where it comes down to the nitty gritty. Is each individual card, when you break them down, worth it? That's kind of what it comes down to. For me, Souza at least looks fun to at least give a run out, at least if he fits your kind of team. 82 pace, 73 shot, 80 pass, 86 dribbling, 88 defending and 92 physical. 6'2", 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Yes, the league's an issue, but the nation is very, very strong, and he could almost be like how I have Paulinho at the moment. It's where I could put him in, but also he could technically take Rivaldo's place depending how the team plays out, but realistically I wouldn't imagine he would. So breakdown of stats of 80 acceleration, 83 sprint speed, 77 attack positioning, 63 finishing, 90 shot power, 83 long shots, 51 volleys, 73 penalties, 75 vision, 72 crossing, 68 free kicks, 86 short pass, 83 long pass, 77 curve, 82 agility, 78 balance, 84 reactions, 91 ball control, 84 dribbling, 88 composure, 89 interceptions, 84 heading, 86 defence awareness, 90 stand tackle, 83 slide tackle, 71 jumping, 99 stamina, 90 strength and 89 aggression. Stamina on point, strength on point. Biggest problem is if you're 6'2" and you've only got 71 jumping, it's a bit of an issue, but we have to work with that. But Murphy, 4-star, high medium, right footed, 5'8", kind of fits the usual like handy criteria for like a winger because he's 4-star. 4 star, so which kind of helps, because if obviously if skill moves are weak, if it was one of them was 5 star, would be people would be a bit more appealed to him. But even then, like, for some it's most likely just be a fun card to use, or SBC fodder if you're a league recycler, I suppose. But 92 acceleration, 96 sprint speed, 89 attack position, 80 finishing, 96 shot power, 84 long shots, 75 penalties and volleys, 76 vision, 87 crossing, 61 free kicks, 87 short pass, 74 long pass, 82 curve, 92 agility, 91 balance, 77 reactions, 89 ball control, 92 dribbling, 70 composure. A little bit weak on that department. Defensive elements are all dire, even 49 heading accuracy, 88 stamina, which is pretty usable, 67 strength, easy enough to boost up to get like 70, 77, 72, 77, 55 aggression and 64 jumping. So personally, physical is a big improvement needed, and then potentially you would want to improve his, say, passing, I would suspect, or even dribbling, depending what he feels kind of like a priority. But he is probably not going to get in many people's teams regardless, not even as a super sub. When you compare him to, say, Kent, for example, that's probably an interesting alternative to compare with Murphy or Kent, when you look at both of those type of cards. But when you think of it as well, for like English left wingers, apart from really just Sterling, you're not really got much. So it's worth keeping in mind if you're someone that rocks an England squad. With Kruse, 4 star, 85 pace, 87 shot and pass, 90 dribbling, 50 defending and 77 physical, 5'11", high medium and left footed. Now, as we said, he has had a significant pace increase, which is hopefully going to be noticeable. Whether it's noticeable or not is a different matter, but I don't think it 100% will be. I could be wrong, but we will see how it plays out with him. I would also imagine, like, in terms of like the upgrades, like pace, shooting, dribbling, like pace and shooting, I've only really went up 4 for a +6 upgrade. I know his pace is what's been given the major boost. It would be nice to have seen them just given a slightly better increase. But he's got 86 acceleration, 83 sprint speed, 89 attack positioning, 88 finishing, 84 shot power, 82 long shots, 83 volleys, 96 penalties, 89 vision, 84 crossing, 72 free kicks, 89 short pass, 85 long pass and curve, 80 agility, 83 balance, 92 reactions, 93 ball control, 90 dribbling, 94 composure, 70 heading, 63 defensive awareness, 71 jumping, 80 stamina and strength, and 68 aggression. Stamina and strength, obviously a bit of an increase would be ideal, so I would imagine people will probably want to go Hawk on him to boost the pace, get him in that near 90 club, shooting over 90 and get physical over 80, obviously with strength needing the biggest increase of them all. I feel strength, even though it's quite good at 80, just a little increase more would help him out. Musonda, kind of like Murphy, 95 pace, 85 shot, 84 passing, 90 dribbling, 32 defending and 65 physical. 4 star skill moves, 5 star weak foot. I know a few folk would have hoped, oh, because of such an upgrade, is he going to go 5 star, 5 star? Sadly not. But medium work rates, he has been given a +14 upgrade overall. And biggest problem obviously for him is at this stage of FIFA, are you really going to use him? Like 99 acceleration, 90 sprint speed, 88 attack positioning, 86 finishing, 92 shot power, 82 long shots, 69 volleys, 73 penalties, 80 vision, 86 crossing, 73 kicks, 86 short pass, 82 long pass and curve, 99 agility, 93 balance, 70 reactions, 88 ball control, 91 dribbling, 75 composure, 52 heading accuracy, 84 stamina, 61 strength, 52 jumping and 48 aggression. Physical is pretty dire. That kind of needs a little bit of work. So think of think of your chem styles and boosting that department. Shooting as well, a little bit of work, and same for passing. But pace is fine, not really going to be fussed about dribbling, but just get that physical up and you'll be sorted. Out of the 4, I would personally go Souza, then Kruse, Murphy, Musonda, kind of in that order. But saying that, like, Souza looks the fun card out of the 4. Hopefully we get the further upgrades for MI, CSL and so forth as time goes. As I said, let me know in the comments below if you're going to do any of them and what you got from your packs if you did them. Smash the like as always, sub to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you all later.